What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the QPL Career Mode. If you haven't seen the last one, go back and watch it. We played the last 16 against Real Madrid. Obviously, because we're playing against Bayern Munich, you can infer that we beat them. But yeah, we played against Bayern Munich in the quarterfinals, and Bayern Munich are one of the best teams in the world. Obviously, they're reigning European champions in real life. Very good team in the game as well. But we have a sick team as well. You know, we have a very good counter-attacking team, which excels against the bigger teams who typically attack. And straight away we had a chance with Morris, who hit the crossbar, I think it was. Or was a post? I don't know. But 20 minutes later we had a chance again. De La Vega's shot was actually blocked by our own player in Dorison. I thought he was offside first when it happened. Clearly he wasn't, because the goal was given. He had an open goal to just tap it into. So we went 1-0 up at the Allianz Arena, they don't have the rights in this game, but it's the Allianz Arena. I do think he just stole the goal there, because I think it was going in anyway, but we took the lead. It doesn't really matter who scored. 5th goal in the Champions League. He's really turned into a great player again in the knockout stages of the Champions League. Against Real Madrid he was amazing. He started off very well against Bayern Munich, and the captain Eberechi Eze scored just before half-time a really nice goal. He did the little drag back and then just smashed it in at the near post. Bayern Munich fans were booing because they're not used to seeing their team being dominated by a smaller club, but this here just took it around the defender, just smashed it in. Nothing the keeper could do. 2-0 to QPR. Eze with his 8th goal in the Champions League. He's been very, very good this season. And from the halftime stats you can see we were the better team. We deserved to be leading, and we had a chance in the 70th minute. But unfortunately Morris couldn't get his second of the game. It was a good save from the keeper. Just a few minutes later we had another chance. Leko had come on off the bench. He just ran inside. The defenders didn't even try and tackle him, and he just smashed it into the top corner. 3-0 after 75 minutes. Bayern Munich were really not having a good time. Leko again coming on off the bench to score. He does this so often, and once again I want to thank Samuel for recommending him as a signing, because he has been insane as an impact sub the last few years. He proved it again today. His 5th goal in the Champions League. But we wanted another. In the last minute Morris had a chance, turned, and he just smashed it in at the near post. Obviously his left foot is pretty much non-existent. He also doesn't have any skill moves, but he managed to just ruin the defender there with that turn. Like, look at this. Just sent him. And then got it onto his right foot. Keeper again just couldn't do anything. When Morris is in that position, he has just a lot of shot power. You can't stop it. His 6th goal in the Champions League this season. And yeah, we won 4-0 because Bayern took kickoff and then the ref blew the whistle for full time. So we went back to Loftus Road with a 4-0 advantage. We were definitely the better team. We deserved the win. And I didn't bother showing the second leg because we weren't going to throw it away realistically. We did lose, however, 1-0, but we won 4-1 in aggregate. And obviously, because we're playing the semi-final, you could have inferred anyway that we got through the quarterfinals. And once again, we played against another German team. This time against Bayer Leverkusen, who I don't believe have won the Champions League in real life. They had that terrible year in like 2002 or something where they got to the final of the Champions League, finished 2nd in the Bundesliga, and they lost the German Cup. And then some of their players went and lost the World Cup final. So, but they were trying to get back to the Champions League final, and they started well here in London with a goal from the corner. In my rage, I did skip the goal because it was a bit scrappy and I wasn't happy, so I was like, nah, fuck this, and I skipped it. But 10 minutes later we had a chance with De La Vega, got it past the defender, but he hit the post. Luckily though, Dorison was there, and once again Dorison scores. He, like I said, he's been very good in the knockout stage of Champions League. Comes up big with another goal there to level the game. And you know, we wanted to win though, so we were gonna go for it. Bogle there with a good tackle, and Ezzy just played a defense splitting pass into De La Vega, who had another one-on-one, and this time he made no mistake with the finish. Just placed it into the bottom corner to make it 2-1. And that away goal for Leverkusen was something I was a bit worried about, because away goals are huge in the Champions League. You know, like, we needed to make sure we got at least a 2-goal win in this game, otherwise we could have been in a bit of trouble. But with finishing like that, you know, I didn't really feel too stressed, and we had another chance right before half time. Hernandez played it through to De La Vega once again on the counter. He squared it. I actually wanted to go to Ezzy, but it went past him. Luckily though, Morris managed to squeeze it in from a very, very tight angle. It was a bit lucky. The keeper probably should have got it away for a corner or something, because he literally just tapped it into the goal when he didn't. Well, he could have done a lot better there, if we're going to be real. But yeah, I didn't care. Morris, again with his very good finishing, made it 3-1. And that was half time. We went in 3-1 up. After going 1-0 down, I was very happy with how we managed to recover and how we went about trying to get ahead. And once again, we were the better team. Not miles better, but we were still better anyway. And 10 minutes into the second half, we had another chance. Morris had the ball here, played it into Ezzy, whose shot was on his left foot, and Lafont really is going to be disappointed that he couldn't do a little bit better there, because I think the shot was just straight at him, and he just flapped at it and jumped and missed the ball. So, you know, it is what it is. He did that himself. That's his own problem. But we went 4-1 up, and yeah, we from 1-0 down to 4-1 up. Great comeback from us. But Leverkusen weren't giving up. Straight from kickoff, they had a chance. Diaby here played it back into Rodrigo Bentancur, whose shot was ridiculous. The way he shot that, the technique on that. He just smashed that into the top corner. Roberts could have maybe done a bit better there. Don't think you can really blame him though. And nothing else actually happened in the game. We won 4-2. We'd probably deserve to win by a bit more, because I think we played better in this game than we did against Bayern Munich in the first game there. But evidently we couldn't take more of our shots. You know what I'm trying to say in it. We couldn't score more of our shots. So I decided to play the second leg, because 4-2 is not as comfortable as 4-0, especially when they had 2 away goals. You know, I felt, yeah, we probably should have just played it. And De La Vega had a chance within the first 5 minutes on his left foot for some reason. But the left foot worked, you know, he just placed it into the corner. I was actually trying to do what he did in the first game, where he cut back onto his right foot and finessed it. Because I thought, with the speed of that shot, I thought it was just going to get blocked by one of the defenders on the line or something. But it was a really good finish, to be fair to him. Kind of similar to Mane's finish against Bayern Munich like a couple of years ago when we played them in the last 16, I believe. But yeah, it was a really good start from us. First 5 minutes we took the lead, and Leverkusen trying to get back into it. But once again, Bogle makes a tackle, and we were going to try and look to cancel out their 2 away goals, and Morris was in, and Morris shot, and Morris scored. He made it 2-0 after just 8 minutes. We'd cancelled out Leverkusen's 2 away goals. Leverkusen now needed at least 4 to get it to extra time, and to win they needed 5, and that's provided that we didn't score any more goals. But based on the fact that we scored 2 in just 8 minutes, I think that they probably weren't feeling too confident about keeping us quiet for the rest of the game. 2 goals in the space of 3 minutes there, so we were really asserting our dominance and showing that we are a better team than Leverkusen, and we probably should have won the first leg by a bit more. Obviously, if this was on FIFA 21, where you can actually just simulate the match, I probably would have just done that, because we were in a good position. But Hernandez gave the ball away. I think Havertz got the ball in there, and I believe I think it was Diaby who scored that. But that was our own fault. I don't know what Hernandez doing. I was trying to get it up the pitch to De La Vega, but it didn't work, and Leverkusen got one back. showing that they're still they're still in it. Don't know about that, mate. But anyway, we were trying to look for the instant 2-goal cushion again, and De La Vega here had the ball on the left wing. He cut inside, played it into Eze. Eze had a chance, unfortunately his shot was blocked, and then Leverkusen almost just scored an own goal there. Don't know what they were doing. They played it back to a guy on the line, and he almost kicked it in. But not long after, Morris did score after an Eze pass to make it 3-1, 7-3 in aggregate. Leverkusen now needed a ridiculous amount of goals to go through, and yeah, based on the celebration, I think you can see how confident I was at this point. I was just like, yeah, it's done now. They ain't getting back into this. The fans were booing, and yeah, Morris scoring again in the knockouts. Again, he was injured for a lot of the group stage, but he's come back in the knockouts better than he was in the group. And we had another chance here. Dilson played it to De La Vega, who cut inside. His shot was actually saved by the keeper, but it bounced very nicely in front of Morris, who actually scored on his left foot. Although it wasn't too difficult based on the position he was in, you know, like as long as he just didn't hit it at the defender on the line, it was going to go in. Also did the Dele Alli celebration, which I didn't realise at the time. Like, I didn't even have to do it, but yeah, he just smashed it in from about 2 yards out. Got into double figures in the Champions League this season. His hat-trick within half an hour. He was playing insane. And not long after, just a few minutes, we had another chance. De La Vega played it into Eze again, who had another huge chance, but he hit the post. Probably should have done a bit better. But from the throne, we still had the ball. Morris had the ball here, played it into Camavinga, played it back into Morris, who squared it, and this time Eze got his goal to make it 5-1 on the night, 9-3 on aggregate. But Bayer Leverkusen needed another 7 goals at this point to go through, so you know, like we were just playing with them here. That goal was ridiculous. The little passing, that touch there from Morris, just take it away from the defender, and then Eze was just in so much space right in front of the goal. He weren't going to miss again, and he also got into double figures in the Champions League for the season. And like about 10 minutes later, if that, we had another chance. Eze played it to Morris, and Morris just smashed it in to make it 6-1. We weren't even at half time yet. We were just destroying them. They couldn't cope. We were just like, we played with them in the first leg, to be honest. They were like a little fish. We had the worm on the fishing rod. We were just teasing them, and then now we just yanked it out. They fell out of the water, and we were just destroying them. What a goal! Another counter attack. Another goal for Morris as well. 11th. I mean, that number has increased so much this episode. But Diaby did score again right before half time to make it 6-2 on the night. You know, give them a little consolation. We felt a bit bad. We're like, yeah, let them get a goal. It was a good goal, to be fair, at the near post. Robert should have probably done a bit better, but yeah, he scored. It is what it is. Went into half time. I was not stressed about that goal at all. Like, if we threw this away, we did not. I would have just deleted FIFA. I would have deleted FIFA 21, which I just got, if we lost this game. And we scored straight into the second half. Once again, lightning quick attack. Morris played it to Eze. Eze scored again. Had a lot of chance in this game, to be fair, Eze, and he got his second. We got our 7th on the night, our 11th on aggregate. It was, their defending was just all over the place. Didn't know whether to track Eze or to track Morris, and yeah, 11-4. 5 minutes later with another chance, De La Vega played it into Dorison. He had a chance, he scored as well. So we scored 2 goals within 8 minutes in the first half. He scored 2 goals in 8 minutes in the second half as well. 12-4 in aggregate, 8-2 on the night. Leverkusen were really getting, this was like Bayern Munich, Barcelona levels here. Like, we were Bayern Munich in this case, they were Barcelona. We were just attacking them at will, just scoring whenever we wanted. And yeah, it was nice to see Dorison score again, because he is proving that he was worth the money that we spent on him last season. Leverkusen had a chance late on. Really good finish there, to be fair, from Havertz, but it was just a little too late. Just a little bit, you know. I mean, I think if they had another game, maybe they could have come back. You never know. But yeah, Havertz obviously at this point will be one of the best players in the world, and he showed it there with that finish. But we don't want to stop there. We wanted to punish them even more. And Janssen here had a chance, and he scored 9-3, 13-5 on aggregate. This is mental stuff. Like, I don't know how we didn't punish them more in that first leg, because we toyed with them here differently. Like, this was beyond embarrassing. I imagine this happened in real life, and there'd probably be riots in Leverkusen or something. But yeah, that was thankfully for the sanity of the Leverkusen fans. The last goal of the game, we absolutely outplayed them. Definitely deserved the win. And the Champions League final will be played against Atletico Madrid. See you in a few days for that.